Big old first steelhead of the year, wild. You going? See if we can get a keeper.
I didn't stop it.
You going? See if we can find another one.
Yeah, I didn't know the handle extended one more time.
Thanks, Stu. Well, how's everybody been? Sitting down in one of my favorite spots in the world. I used to fish this with my grandfather when I was just a little kid. These bluffs up behind me, you guys can't see them. Used to be mountain goats. Used to sit here and watch my uncle and dad and my grandpa fish for steelhead, and I'd watch the mountain goats and stuff. So I decided I'd come down here today and see if I could catch a fish. I get a lot of grief from some people for fishing here. These steelhead are coming up here to spawn. It just happens to be where I live and where I grew up and where I've fished my whole life. I don't see any difference on taking a fish up here home to feed my family than catching a fish out in the Columbia. All those steelhead, any steelhead you catch was heading somewhere to spawn. So if I catch one up here, or if I caught one in the Columbia or out in the ocean, that's a fish that was coming to spawn. So I catch a lot of grief. I wasn't going to make any steelhead videos because of it, but you know, it's something I enjoy. I love fishing. Especially being right here. This reminds me of my childhood, being up here with my grandpa and my dad. They're both gone now, so you know, it's kind of a spiritual place for me to just be able to come and relive them memories as a kid. So by myself, so I don't think I'll be able to film a whole heck of a lot. Just I'll leave it running for a few casts. Been said you're a snagger. Well, you can't hardly see anything in that river. You know, I'm not snagging, I'm casting beads, the same as a fly fisherman would, other than I use lead, bounce it off the bottom. So, oh, it is what it is. It's nothing I'm doing is illegal. I'm feeding my family. We rely on the meat every year. Well, I can a lot of steelhead, smoke and can it, use it like tuna fish you buy from the store. I just don't buy it from the store. So, just who I am, I guess. You guys can like it or not like it. So I see Andrew's channel got hacked. The Wild North, one of my favorite YouTube channels. That's disheartening too. Just thieves in this world, you know. They get on there and they shut him down. You know, he works too, but he makes a pretty good living off the YouTube. He's got a great channel. I really love Andrew's channel. Well, I just found that out yesterday. I messaged him. He's not sure if he's even going to be able to recover that, and I believe he's been on there since 2010. Over 400 videos he's lost. So hopefully he can get them. But I don't know what's wrong with the world. People got to steal your livelihood like that. You know, maybe they don't like trapping or they're against what he's doing. I don't know. Pretty messed up for somebody to work that hard for that many years to grow a channel and put good content out for people and just have somebody up and take it. I'm just rambling. I'm gonna get tied up here. Maybe I'll show you my setup. I use a corky and a bead, 2 hooks, 2 single barbless hooks. Oh, and I'll do that after I get rigged up here. I guess I could try showing you how I tie this hook. I don't know what it's called, a bait loop. I'll take this line and go through the eye, a little bit of slack, and I'll take it and go back through the eye again. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be. So give you a loop, but you got to take that loop and flip it over. Now this one, you'll be able to move it up and down. I'll take that, go behind the shank and through the loop, pull it back, and that was underneath the loop. The next one will go above it. I'll wrap that down about 7 times down the, I guess I'd call it the shank of the hook. I don't know if you guys can see that, if it's blurry. And I'll take that, tag in, go back up through this loop, pull it tight. So now what you get, I'll cut that tag in, but see this loop here? You can put bait, roe, whatever on there and cinch it down. I use a little chunk of yarn. Pretty easy setup once you figure out how to do it. I say you can use a roe sacks or piece of shrimp, whatever you're using for bait. It's pretty strong. I just take this chunk of yarn, I'll go right through that, pull it down. I got a chunk of yarn there. I'll slide a corky, what I call a corky, I don't know if that's what they're called, over the top of that. That'll float your hook off the bottom. Slide that down, and that's what you end up with. I say I use barbless hooks. Steelhead, you have to use barbless hooks, so I just buy barbless. I take another bead. These are neutrally buoyant. They don't float, they don't sink. I'll put that over top, slide that down. Up there. I slide another hook, and I don't even tie this hook on, I just slide it over. That's what you get. I'll show you what I do there here next. Gotta tie a loop up here so I can attach it to the swivel. I just use a weight above. So this bead here, I come up about halfway in between the two. This is the one the fish grab right here, is this bead. I'll float it right. I peg it with a toothpick. So now that holds that up. What happens, that lead holds the down on the bottom, and it swings this bead by their face, and this one's up above. When I grab that bead, all that'll be down right there in their mouth. So right in the jaw. That's the setup I use for steelhead. It's a good setup. Had good luck with it. And it's adjustable. So see if we can catch a fish. Down there, make a few casts, see what we can do. Keep your net close just in case you hook into one. And just bounce along the bottom. Pick up every now and again, you get snagged. About got snagged there. Snagged up. Well, that's exactly what happens when you catch a fish too. It all goes down to the bottom. They grab that bead, snagging up on something on the bottom. Well, that's what I'll be doing. I'll tie in a little footage. A buddy of mine I was in the Navy with, he caught a fish this weekend. Got pretty good film of him reeling on it and me trying to net it and film at the same time. So, oh, Stu's fished up. First cast after we just landed that one. I'm gonna have to get the net here in a minute, but he's got a while. What do you think, Stu? I better get the net, huh?
I think you better get the net.
Come shooting over here. All right, fish is right here. See if I can film it and net it too.
Right here. He's right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to set you guys down and get netted. Oh. Oh, it's a shitty job there. Turn around, pull her one more time, Stu. I'm trying to film in.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn his head now.
Well, I goofed that up. I should have had it. I'm sorry. Go ahead and let it turn downhill.
Yeah.
Come on. There we go. Shoot, right in the mouth. That one wild too. That might be a keeper. That's a keeper.
Nice.
Look at you, bud. Nice. Good job.
Right.
In? Yeah. I'll tie some of that in here. I hope everybody's doing good. It's still snowing here up in town. Cold yet. Bear season's right around the corner. I'm looking forward to that. Just about out of bear meat, so. Ooh. All right, first keeper of the year. Good job.
Nice.
Broke off, had to retie another one. Happens. Snagged up. Well, no fish for me today. I got wetter than I care to. It was just snowing. Still kind of raining. Sat out there in that sleet and that cold long enough. My hands are cold. Maybe the next go. See, I'll plug in that fish that my old shipmate caught. It was a good looking fish. Got it all on video. It's a pretty good deal. So hope everybody's doing good. I don't know what I'll be putting out for content, but maybe we'll do a little something. Hope everybody's doing good. Here it is, April 12th, and it's snowing pretty good. So all fresh snow out here in this field. This was all melted off the other day. Oh, you guys can see the flakes coming down. Of course, when I turn the phone on, it quit snowing, but it's an old man winter. Gotta love him. Alrighty, I want to do some bass fishing, but I'm gonna have to wait till the weather warms up. Quit snowing. Steelhead fishing might be done for a while. See if the river comes back down and clears up, or it was really blowed out down low. It just got higher and higher, but still snowing. Oh, where'd he go?